Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News, and it is about to go down. Rage in the Cage 64 coming your way March 22nd at the Lucky Star Casino in Clinton, Oklahoma. It's going to be a spectacular event, and even more spectacular because Chris Bryant is back. He's an amateur fighter. He's sitting here with me right now and can't wait for this interview. Chris, you know, you've had a tough go at it. You know, you started your amateur career and you've got 2 losses under your belt. And you know, I know that sometimes getting those losses early in your career is kind of the best thing. It really, it's learning lessons. So how do you feel like you've learned from those 2 losses, and do you feel like you're going to take home your first win March 22nd?
Well, you know, you come in, you do everything you can, but in all honesty, I wasn't fully prepared for those first 2 fights. Been putting in the time, been putting in the work, and I feel like it's about time I take home this win, and you know, I'm doing everything I can to make that happen.
You know, Chris, I know that we've interviewed before, but remind the Rage in the Cage fans what made you want to start a career in fighting in the first place.
Well, I've always worked tough jobs. I was a bouncer for a long time. I work security now, and it just all came together. I've always had a love and a passion for fighting, and this is somewhere where I can do it legally.
Did you have any sort of background in wrestling or boxing? Is that what kind of made you want to get into MMA, or was there just a fan of the sport?
Well, I did wrestle back in high school. Did a little bit of boxing, but mostly it was wrestling, and just all around, I was just a brawler growing up, you know. As soon as I hit 18, it was just off to the races for me.
Chris, do you have any long-term goals in MMA?
Well, I feel like I want the same thing that everyone else wants to do. I'd love to get paid to do what I love eventually. I'm 33 years old, so you know, it's not outside of my reach. I eventually want to be up fighting in Las Vegas for Bellator or UFC.
That's certainly the dream, and you know, I can't wait to see you. I'd love to see local fighters make it onto the big stage. Again, guys, March 22nd, Lucky Star Casino in Clinton, Oklahoma. I'm going to ask Chris, last but not least, do you have any sponsors or shout-outs before we wrap it up?
Well, I got my shout-out to my team, Endurance Pursuing Jiu-Jitsu and Bel Tudo. Blake and Jonathan working really hard with me, and I give them a shout-out. Of course, my family and my wonderful wife, Bryant.
Awesome. Thank you. Family is very important. And I will say, fight fans and family out there, as we were recording this interview right now, we are down to less than 50 tickets remaining for this event at Lucky Star Casino in Clinton, Oklahoma. If you don't have your ticket already, you might want to contact some of the fighters on the card, or go on stubwire.com and try to secure that ticket. We can't wait to see you. It's also going to be live on Fight TV March 22nd at the Lucky Star Casino in Clinton, Oklahoma. See you then.